Hello, this is Petra Rose, physical therapist with the Zeen team. Welcome to our first episode of Eye Level Chats. Today we will hear from Kristen Hocker. Kristen has a spinal cord injury resulting from a tumor in her spinal cord. Stay tuned to hear Kristen's story and how she is using her Zeen.
Basically, it was a total surprise because of where my tumor was inside my spinal cord. There wasn't a lot of precursor symptoms like there normally is. And also the type of tumor I had, which is called ependymoma, it's usually a brain at the base of spinal cord tumor that's in children. So it's a birth defect, and I didn't know I had it for 35 years. So mine was not in my brain. It was way down in T6 to T9. So it was like a gummy bear and a half size when we found it. And literally I was brushing my teeth and I fell on the floor and I couldn't feel my leg anymore. And it stayed that way. So they cut out part of my spine, they cut out the tumor, and then they put it all back together. But I was able to wiggle my left toes 2 days after the surgery and then move my left knee like a tiny little twerk back and forth. And I was like, screw it, I'm walking. I will be able to do this at some point. And now I'm walking over 250 feet with a Zeen. So I transfer on a slide board because I can't stand up and my spasms are sometimes bad enough that I have to use my slide board. So it's not safe for me to just stand up and rotate yet. Like I can't do that enough yet. I don't have enough strength in my hips and my legs that coordinate with my back. Basically sitting all the time has given me a lot of low back and hip pain. And so being able to be in a standing frame at home was helpful, but it always made me really hurt and I'm stuck. So when I would have really bad muscle spasms, I called it the whiplash because it would push me forward and then slam me back like I'm in a car and then push me forward again and slam me back. And so in the standing frame, that really hurts because it's, jamming you between two things to make you stand up. So with the Zeen, I've had several muscle spasms that would be just as bad, but instead of getting pitched forward, because there's a seat right there, it pushes my body downward and I can go down. So I'm no longer getting whiplash. So that's been a big difference for me. That's been really helpful. I have noticed that since I've been able to stand more and the more walking I've done, my muscle spasms are shorter. Standing up more with the Zeen and moving my legs more has reduced those spasms down. So it's a big help. And I knew it wasn't going to be magic. Like I knew it wasn't going to be, I'll be trucking it to the grocery store and through the store. And I know my wheelchair will be in my life forever. Like it's going to be a part of my life because there are going to be those really crappy days where your body's just like, forget you. This has been a barrier breaker for me in that the spasms, they do not flop me around like that whiplash that hurts so much more of my body when that happens. Huge game changer for me. I haven't tripped and had ow, I hurt my shoulder trying to catch myself while I've been walking, because a regular walker, that's been a little bit of a problem. I'm not like a person that's coming from, I just need help to walk around safer and use it that way. It's actually helping me be able to stay up longer and walk more, but also keep me safer. We've jumped from where I was walking just at 100 feet finally with a walker at PT to the very first appointment that we used the Zeen for. I went to 170. Big deal for me. It took me 2 years to get to 100 feet to walk. And then last week, my third week with the Zeen, I hit 257 feet, which my body hated me for about 5 days, but I did it and it was almost 100-foot jump. I was over 80 feet difference in less than a week and a half. And I was like, what the hey, this is great. So I'm loving it. It's not just about elderly people getting around or people that don't have great mobility. It's a total game changer for me with my incomplete spinal cord injury.